Brady drops back to throw. Looks. Fires right. Touchdown, David Patton! Tom Brady throws his first ever Super Bowl touchdown pass. Patriot fans are whooping it up here in the Bayou.
If you're doing a show about greatness and it's about football, well, guess what? Can't do it without Tom Brady, the greatest of all time. In his 10th Super Bowl appearance, he's done the unthinkable. He transitioned to a new team, and he's brought them within one game of the Lombardi Trophy in their home stadium, which no one's ever done before. I couldn't wait to sit down with Tom and discuss his leadership, longevity, and legacy. Tom, good to see you. This is gonna be awesome, isn't it? Tom, I've talked to a lot of the guys, and I just want to know, how do you define greatness?
There's a lot of different elements that lead you to, different levels of success. And I think for me, I've always tried to be very consistent and dependable, and knowing that the team was going to get a certain level of performance out of me every day, not just in the games, but in practice as well, because they need to count on me and they got to trust me. It's something that's really earned, and I think you got to show up every day with a great attitude, with a great commitment to winning. There's really no days off, and that carries from spring workouts, summer workouts, Wednesday during week 4, or it could be the week of the Super Bowl. There's an intensity to what we're trying to accomplish, and if you want to be truly great, you've got to bring it every day.
Now, I love that. Let me take you back in time. Super Bowl 36, before the final drive, one of the great announcers ever, John Madden, he goes, "They don't have good field position. I think they should just play for overtime here." And right then I'm thinking in my brain, I'm like, if only John Madden knew Tom Brady had the ball. Tom Brady has the ball. Would you ever play for overtime when Tom Brady has the ball? I just laugh sometimes because I remember that. And so anytime I'm talking about a young quarterback, I'm thinking, you just never know. But I want to know you. What were you thinking going on the field at that point?
That was a big moment, I think, for all of us. I think for me, it's so much of what I had, done in college prepared me for that moment too. And even though it was my second year in the league, I didn't feel like the moment was too big. I had played at Michigan. There was 100,000+ fans at all of our home games. We played Ohio State every year. We played in the Orange Bowl. I won, a lot of big games. So in a lot of ways, I thought, oh, this is just a continuation of college. We go on the field, got a chance to win. We're gonna go make a place to win, and had a bunch of teammates that really came through in the clutch. And some lesser-known players, J.R. Redmond made some spectacular plays. Obviously, Jermaine Wiggins caught the last little snag route where I clocked it, and Troy Brown made a catch on an in-cut, got behind the wheel linebacker in cover 2, and got us out of bounds. And of course, Adam made the kick.
Kick up. Kick is on the way, and it is good! It's good! It's good! And the Patriots are Super Bowl champions, the best team in the National Football League!
I have such a vivid memory of all those things because I feel like I'm still living those moments, and I'm still on the practice field every day with my teammates, and I've really never had to grow up. So 43 years old, and I still feel like I'm a teenage kid in the high school locker room just going out and playing football with my friends.
So let's talk about Super Bowl 38. You scored 37 points in the fourth quarter. I mean, you even got Vrabel in there.
Seymour, the fullback, offset right, play action fake, Brady, fired, touchdown!
It was a great game, and what I remember about that game was it was very, very hot in that dome, and there was a lot of intensity, and once the dam broke, and it was just a free-for-all because the guys were exhausted. By the time of the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl, man, you're gassed, and it's hard to slow teams down. And if you look at all the Super Bowls, 01, 2-minute drive where they could say 03, 04, 14, the dam broke, 16, the dam broke, 18, the dam broke.
I mean, the key in some ways is never give away the game. I mean, look at Super Bowl against Atlanta. You're down 28-3, but in your brain, that's like, okay, this defense can't keep this up. They're not going to be able to continue to rush the same way. and you have an edge there.
Sure. Pass rush coverage, one thing that's unique about offensive football versus defense is, they can rotate pass rushers, they can't really rotate secondary players. I mean, most teams don't. If you're a starting corner, you're out there the whole game. Well, receivers can go in and out. You got 5 receivers that play, so typically I think the receivers can stay fresher than the secondary players, but the D-line, if you can get them going, they can wear down as well. The game's not over at the end of the first quarter, It's a long football game. You're going up against the best teams. You just got to expect that it's going to go down to the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. And whoever sometimes has the ball last is the team that wins the game. And I've been in a part of those in the good times and the bad times. More good than bad, but still regret those bad ones a little bit. Still, piss me off a little.
Coming up, my